So hello, good evening, I'm Wes, the Explosion, and tonight we're doing more Battle Network 3. Starting with Tora's banal task. But yeah, this was another thing that I feel like this is part of the experience, me doing the dumbass task for Tora. But there was a part of me that was like, what if, before we start tonight, I just run through real quick? And I do the dumb little things that Tora wants me to do. Like, I'm honestly not even sure what to say about this. Whether it's one of those things that's like, well, maybe players are not aware of those really cool sub-quests they could be doing, right? But there's also a part of me that feels like maybe this is just padding, where it's like, well, have them do sub-quest. Also feel like just, in general, I think a lot of people are opposed probably to going to see stinking movies on their own. Which I'll admit, it feels a little awkward the first time, right? Make fun of me if you want, I've gone and I've seen movies by myself. But like, once you do it once, it's just kind of like, hey, who cares? People are here to see the movie. They're not gonna be looking at you the entire time and thinking, man, look at this loser. Look at this loser going to see a movie all on their own. So it's not a big deal. Pretty much the only reason why anyone would remember you doing a movie, after a movie, would be if you committed a social faux pas. Like bringing your child to see an R-rated superhero movie with a pegging scene in it. Oh, yes! Advance to level 3, custom 1. Keep the style... Sunk cost fallacy. That means I need another 200 battles, though. It would not be Battle Network 3 without me having to change this 50 times. I'm gonna be honest. I am kind of regretting not doing these off-stream. Because this is honestly kinda boring. I really need them dead before they revive. No, you son of a bitch! Ay. Why do totems revive? I don't know. They're in a hospital. They got really good medication. Oh, that's right, I'm only plinking them for one now. It said middle row. Which I don't know what the middle row is. Is it this row? Is it this row? Or are we supposed to go straight across? It really depends on your perspective. Which makes it a really shitty hint system. Is this the middle row? Oh, it isn't. Okay. Did I maybe even just talk to the wrong guy? Or I can just save scum. I can just save scum a whole lot. Okay. You drove me to this. You frickin' drove me to this, Battle Network 3. The middle row. What is the middle row from this perspective? And they said second from the back, which is something that makes sense in this context. I don't need to wonder how they were staring at the map. I mean, he's about to pull a dick move. This doesn't even kill him fully, so it's not cheating, it's not cheap, it's not he continues to lose HP. You still doubt me? I swear I've got nothing to do with this. Stop eyeing me and hurry up and jack into the net. Man, Yoka 2 takes priority. Quick, let's go. Something smells fishy to me, but he is walking around free in Scilab wearing one of their uniforms in front of 2 employees of Scilab, so I'm sure if there was something fishy, one of the adults would take care of it. You're right though, we've got to hurry. Like, for the longest time, it did kind of bug me, the whole Vegeta thing, where they're just like, he's changed, he's a good guy now, and it's like, he literally blew up a planet. I mean, granted, you could argue that when he blew up the planet, it was filler, and it didn't count. But he did blow up that planet. Darn it. And then he blew up that whole stadium full of people, and he was like, I'm gonna do it because I'm better than you, Kakarot. And then I was like so happy when in Stinkin' Super, at least the manga, they actually kind of addressed the fact that Vegeta should maybe feel a little guilty about some of the things he's done, some of the atrocities. But if you look at it that way, Mr. Match is a saint. Mr. Match, no matter what he's done, you will never get to the point where you say, Mr. Match, that guy blew up a planet. Although you certainly could make the argument of, he did almost blow up a stadium full of people. So he at least attempted to Vegeta this. There we... Oh, yeah, he's right there. No, this is... I need, like, the tally. And then I can go to the undernet. I'm sorry, I believe I just profiled that man. I was like, you're purple, I need to kill you. Though, to be fair, that is what this game has taught me. If there is a purple man, shoot them on sight. Not sure if it's the most politically correct thing they could have taught me, but that's how it works. Quick, run around the same places that you've been running around this entire time. Oh, okay. I could probably drop this game from a great height, and it'd be fine. Due to all the padding. I think I like this game. Do I like this game? To a degree, I might have more tolerance for this if I were not specifically streaming it. You know what I mean? Because I prefer things stay interesting, and me running around here over and over again, I just don't think it's interesting. Which maybe that's on me. Do you know I'm an individual? Yeah, do you know an individual at Scilab by the name of Match? This further supports the fact that he wasn't just disguising himself to sneak in at Scilab, but he actually got a job at Scilab, and thus none of what is happening is actually my fault. If another employee at Scilab were to ask me to help them out with things, I would say, why yes, of course, you are colleagues with my father, and surely are on the up and up. One of the first things I did on the channel, my main channel, was a series where I would just try to get through as much of my backlog as possible and then talk about what I played, right? And I kind of get why it didn't take off and all that jazz, because, you know, it's just like, oh well, did you like my review on such and such a thing? Because, or at least impressions of it. Well, I'm doing something totally different this week. So it's just a scattershot of content, more or less. But one thing I'll definitely say is that I would at least typically have one game cleared per week, which just gotta count for something. I am sorry for my bitchiness and negativity tonight. Ay. Work has just been very, very taxing, and I mean, I'm data entry, so it's very, very monotonous. So getting here and having to, revisit, like, run around the same areas over and over again, combined with just my normal day-to-day, it's draining me a bit. I don't know what else to say about it.